So you mentioned prescriptions.
Yep.
This is a huge area, especially older people, where they get caught up and something used to cost $10, now it costs $300, or this, pharmacy wants to charge me X dollars. Like, how does that work in prescriptions? Because I assume a pharmacist is almost like a provider at that point, right?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not standard pharmacy to pharmacy, though, right?
No. It's amazing the difference between prescription drug prices and the pharmacies that you go to. And it depends on Medicare and their Part D coverage. So this is a whole big topic.
Yeah.
And so it's almost its own little conversation that you could have with I could spend hours talking about prescription drugs.
What do you do with your people that aren't Medicare age?
So Medicare or non-Medicare, group or non-group, I really help to educate people about where they can go and what they can do. Most people know about GoodRx.com. I should get commission from GoodRx.com, but I don't. GoodRx.com.
Okay.
There's also lowestmed.com. And then there's some other Blink.com is a new one that's come out.
Like
Blink.
Okay.
So there's all different places that people can go. They can get apps on their phone and look up their prescription drugs just to see how much they cost. The variation can be huge, and it can change. Armour Thyroid is something that people take a lot of. And the price used to be very low. It was probably close to $9 a month. But think about it. If you're on a group plan and your co-insurance is $20, you're going to pay $20 for that drug when you could have paid maybe $4 to $9. And depending upon where you go and have that filled, there could be variation with that too. So it's always good, again, to be educated and aware of what your options are. And so you can use these tools in order to look at your medications and find the best plan. GoodRx is really good because it'll show you if there's manufacturer's coupons that you may qualify for. Unfortunately, when you're on Medicare and Part D, you can't use GoodRx and your Part D prescription drug coverage. So you kind of have to choose one or the other.
Gotcha.
But when you're on a group plan and you have a copay or co-insurance for that medication, you can use GoodRx and just pay cash for it. It may be cheaper for you to actually pay cash for that medication versus it going through your insurance, especially since it's not going towards your deductible. Why not pay less?
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
why not pay less? But they don't know that.
They
They
don't
just
know
think
that.
it's all tallying up
Yeah.
in my account, and it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll have people come to me and say that too. Like their deductible is so high that they would never meet it with chiropractic care. I mean, our self-pay rate is $65 a visit. If I bill that same visit to insurance, I have to itemize it. It's $100.
Right.
So if you haven't met your deductible, you're paying, $35 more per visit than you need to.
Right.
But it's just, people think, oh, just bill my insurance anyway because I want it to go towards my deductible. But what they don't realize is if I bill $100 to the insurance, they may only allow $75 of it.
Right.
And that might not even go towards deductible. So like you said, there's so many different variations. Having somebody like yourself that knows that is good to have your card in their back pocket.
Yeah, that's usually when people get mad and they feel like they're getting screwed. We go, well, here, we have somebody you can talk